Hi, my name is Barb Pitcock, and I know that some of you are here tonight seeing this for the first time, and a lot of people are watching this live on the internet or webcast. What I want to do in the next few minutes is just share with you real quickly my story and how this opportunity in the industry has changed my life. And at the end of this, I'm sure you're going to have enough information to make a decision if it fits for you or not. For some of you, you may say, the business isn't for me, I'm just excited about the products. And other people may be saying, I'm not really sure about all the products, but I need to make some money. Some people get excited about different promotions we have going, like a free cruise or a free car. Or, there are other people who say, I'm not sure this is for me, but I might know somebody that just got laid off, someone that's struggling with their mortgage, someone that's really financially strapped. And then there are other people who know someone that's a really smart business person, someone that's already a multimillionaire that says, I know this guy that sees things when it's a good business, and I want to show this to him. So, there's all different walks of life that are in this room tonight, and there's all different walks of life looking at this. If it fits for you, great. If not, that's 100% okay. But myself, being from a small town in the middle of Kansas, my husband and I grew up in Russell, Kansas. There's not a lot of opportunity out there, okay? There is not a lot of things that the average person can do to make $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 a month, especially not a residual walkaway income. Now, I had always heard about opportunities like this. In fact, I joined a lot of them. My mom and dad were in Lifetime Cookware. My grandma did Melaleuca and Fuller Brush. My cousins and uncles did Nancy Weight Loss. I mean, you name it, they joined it. So at an early age, I owned a full-service salon, and I taught dance to little girls, had a dance academy, and it was a great living. The problem was I was leaving my kids, getting up early in the morning, dropping them off, coming back late at night, and I was making a living, but there wasn't a lot of time to make a life. Well, my husband, some of you may know him, his name is Dave, he was a professional bull rider. So when we got married, his dream was, how do I make enough money that I could travel, have the money I needed to get entry fees, get on the back of a bull, and achieve my dreams and goals in the rodeo industry? Well, I don't have to tell you how that story ended, but in 1996, there wasn't the money in professional bull riding that there is today. So what he did, he started looking for a way that we could create a residual income that would replace what we were already making, and he would be able to do what he wanted to do. Now, the long version of this story I don't have time to share with you, but I was not looking to sign up in anything. In fact, I didn't believe in network marketing. I didn't believe in the industry of a home-based business. Plus, we were never home. We owned 5 businesses: a full-service salon, a dance school, a tanning business, a coffee bar, a furniture and consignment shop, and we traveled the 5-state area as reps for this furniture line. So looking for one more thing to do wasn't on the list. I had 2 babies and 1 on the way, and Dave came home and said, Barb, we are going to get rich. And we did. So what I want to share with you tonight is how we created an opportunity, much like the opportunity that brought us from a bankruptcy situation, 2 cars repossessed, and a busy mom that never saw her kids, to being able to be there with them all the time, travel the world. If you want to go to Hawaii 5 times in 1 year, I can show you how to do that. And maybe you just are like me. In 1996, I wanted a new front door. I just wanted a new screen door, and my idea of remodeling was a new shower curtain. I mean, I didn't have big dreams and goals. I wanted $500 a week, $500 a month actually to start with, that I could pay daycare, and that was my dream. And that happened, and then we added a whole bunch of zeros to that. So what I want to share with you tonight is really simple. It's what I believe is the best way for the average person to not only get out of debt, but make more money than they ever dreamt possible. In fact, I believe you could make more in the next 90 days than you've probably ever been able to generate in your life. But it's not too good to be true, because a lot of people don't get it. And then there are other people that get in and they get it, but they never take action. So while you're watching this, I just want to ask you real quick, do you have any dreams? And I don't know about you, but the first guy that wrote this on a board, and I had to look at it, I was scared to even write them down because I didn't want to get my hopes up. Because I was just sick and tired of being sick and tired. We were living paycheck to paycheck. I'd been in a lot of opportunities that never really worked out, and I thought that's for the guy that gets lucky, or the guy that's lying, because nobody ever makes that kind of income. And I told my husband, it's not going to work. So he joined the first company without me. And Dave saw this, dreams written on a board. And I don't know, but if we went around the room tonight, just holler out some things. I mean, what would you guys do if money was no object? I could say if you won the lottery, but the odds of that happening are probably like you're more likely to get hit by lightning than win the lottery. So let's say a rich relative dies. Some of you are like, I'd get hit by lightning before I'd have a rich relative die. But let's say that happened and you had $2,000 a month. that was going to come in. Say there was millions there, but $2,000 a month was going to come in residual. What'd you guys do with the extra $2,000 a month?
Travel.
What?
Travel.
Travel. Where would you go?
Vegas.
Vegas.
Australia.
Australia.
Hawaii.
Hawaii. Whoops, if I could spell. Australia. You get it. Hawaii. Where else?
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island. We talked about that today.
Italy. Ah, nice.
There's a lot of places we could go with just an extra $2,000 a month. What else would you do other than
Hire a
travel?
gardener.
Hire a gardener.
New car.
New car. What kind of car would you get?
Jaguar.
A Jaguar. What color would it be?
Black.
What year?
2011.
He almost said 12. But you guys see what I'm talking about. I don't know about you guys, but for me, I had debt. Dave and I had $250,000 in debt. Not because we were foolish, but because we owned our own businesses, and actually our businesses owned us. Some of them were going really good, and others of them weren't going so good. So we would rob from Peter to pay Paul. And I'm sure nobody in here has debt, but there may be people watching that say, yeah, I'd pay off Sears. I remember we had a party when we paid off Sears. I mean, it was exciting to just have an extra $500 a month to put on the credit card debt. But more than $2,000, let's say that you got this started and a few other people got excited and they got as excited as you were. Say 10 of them did that and all of a sudden your group started to duplicate. And I'm going to show you how easy that is. Let's say this turned into $20,000. We're going to make that bigger. $20,000 a month. I know some of you are going to laugh. And I laughed and I thought this could never happen. But then it happened for me. In fact, we cash checks of $40,000 and $50,000 a month. So I know how simple it is to make that happen. And it may be hard for you to imagine what you would do, but if you had $20,000 a month, we'll start low, what would you do?
Airplane.
Airplane. What else would you do?
Retire.
Retire.
Second home in a warmer climate.
Second home where it's warm.
More
A big
ministry.
boat.
Ministry. Awesome. You're being kind of quiet. What would you guys do?
I would quit my job.
Quit my job. How about you? Get out of debt. See, there's one other person in the room that could relate to me. And the thing about it is, right now, we're all smiling and we're all feeling different than we did just a few minutes ago. But that feeling doesn't last very long because most people don't have hope. They're saying, how can this happen for me? And what I'm excited about is just to share with you in the next few minutes how it can happen. Before I do that, though, I want you guys to know all of these dreams that we wrote on the wall, most people say, this is how much I make per month. And they say, if I make $20,000 a month, I could do all these, but what if I only make $20,000 a year? So what we do, we shrink our dreams down to fit in this little circle of income. And what my husband showed me in 1996, and we've been doing it ever since, is how you can take your income and increase it so that you can fit all these dreams instead of shrinking down your dreams. And I'll tell you what, it's a lot more fun. It is a lot more fun. And I was a broke beautician with no college education. Dave quit school to ride bulls. We had 2 babies, one on the way, $250,000 in debt, and no health insurance. We had no credibility. Not only that, I had been in every company you could imagine. Owning a salon, I just signed up in everything people brought to me. Because they say, oh, Barb, you'd be so good at this. I had makeup, I had candles, I had jewelry, I did Avon, Mary Kay, you name it. It's just like, sign me up was on my forehead. In fact, you came and signed me up once on something.
Exactly.
And I never made any money. What I want to share with you is not only an opportunity, but a system that's going to be really simple for you to duplicate what others have done. And if I can do it, every single one of you